Salut Forth Paladins, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Plus Mod. I am Captain Terek of the Dreadnought HMS Fearless, as we continue our war of vengeance against the Klingon Empire as the Hydran Star Kingdom. And yes, we are, well, kicky, major butt. We finally got our Dreadnought. We finally got the point where we can just say, screw you, we're coming through. 4 Hellbore cannons, 4 fusion beams, and 8 fighters, just for the Eagles. And as you can see, now we're starting to really try and take a bite out of Klingon territory. Haven't gotten hugely far yet, but we're working on it. So let's push off over onto this planet. I think we're out of fighters at this point, but I'm not 100% certain of that. But let's kick off a shipyard assault. Let's see if we can't grab a planet so we've got a nice big chomping tooth hold in the enemy territory. A lot of teeth for some reason, not sure why. Looks like we're facing off against an enemy dreadnought supported by a heavy cruiser. We have no friends at all. One is the loneliest number indeed. We do have 2 squadrons of fighters though, so that is not a concern. Let's increase speed up to our, I believe it's 13 if we're cruising and charging. Yeah. 14 if we're cruising and charging. Nice. So we'll target the Dreadnought first because he must die. The heavy cruiser, what style are you? You are an MDW? That is, I believe, a new drone cruiser, but it could be the it could be a Mauler. I'm not 100% sure. It does have the 3rd nacelle, as you can see, barely right on there. 3rd nacelle locked on. Oh no, this is the D5 upgrade. MDW is basically D5 with the 3rd nacelle. Gotcha. Let's select our fusion beams and go overload the end. We must overload all the weapons, otherwise we stand no chance. Let's buff up this forward shield. We need the full absolute might of everything we can spare into that forward shield. The Hellbores are loading just fine, thank you very much. They just need a little bit of a graphical glitch. And let's get the fighters on out. Fighters, go to defend me. Go to defend me. Do we see enemy fighters? We do. So K-Swift, the 1, you're going to harass. You are going to harass the other one. Because these fighters are great at harassment. They are equipped with Hellbore cannons, which is, well, the perfect weapon for this sort of harassment. Let's slow down to a sort of a bunkered up speed. That way we can get even more power into this forward shield and be able to hit them like a ton of bricks. Stand by to fire. And fusion Hellbores, engage Hellbores, all weapons of fire. We did lose our forward shield, but I think he took more damage than we did, hopefully. We did take a point of damage here. How are we doing? We have lost a single shield. I think those are our fighters. Nope. Our fighters have survived. They have wiped out his. Let's get the fighters back here. I'm going to need them, especially when that MDW finishes catching up to us. We have both lost our forward shields, although he's lost more shields thanks to my fighters doing an excellent job of covering for me. We do need to drop these back down to normal charge. That way we're not basically sapping energy that we can't afford to sap. We will puff up our shields on the reinforce all, come over onto the repair, and we need to patch the engines and this phaser G. Our phaser Gs are very important to our strategy. They're very powerful, and we need to have them. We are going to have to cross our own T, but I think we have a short opportunity to do so. Come on, get across, get across. I need to show you the port side shields. A little bit more. And off. Okay, so we're off the beam. Now we can spiral on in against the blue fire. And we will commence long-range bombardment with phasers. Because that's how we roll. Do I have a Hellbore arc on this? Yes, I do. 2 more Hellbores and the fusion beams. A long-range shot for the fusion beams, but very much worth it. I guess all of our Hellbores were able to get off. We still have another pair of fusion beams ready to shoot. And he's got another set of fighters. Oh, not good. Let's turn away from him a little bit. How are our fighters doing? Are they ready to launch again? One group is. The other squadron is still in repairs. Let's see if we can't check how long are you going to be in for. A little while longer. They lost quite a bit of power. This MDW is coming in remarkably slowly, but that could very much help us. And we're going to have to probably lose one of our shields in order to deal with these guys. They're on the port side, which means I don't have a good shot on them. Let's keep pulling around, see if we can't get any weaponry on these guys. The moment they cross into an arc, we want to hit them with everything we've got. And just to come into the Phaser G arc, engage with the Phaser Gs. Not as good as I wanted. Anything, guys. Come on, take out this fighter squadron. They need to die. Actually, no, this needs to die. Oh, they've weakened our shields down to a very ugly red. We're not happy about that. And deploy the fighters. Go after them. And go after him. Let's see if I can't make a real target for you. All phasers select. Hit him with everything you've got. So the phasers did a good amount of work. We took out the fighter squadron. Excellent. Where's your other fighter squadron? Can I pick you off? We've got more K-Swifts coming in. So let's order you. Attack or harass you. Harass. Now we've got a good amount of fighters coming in to fight them. I want to use the fusion beams on this. Good. They took them out. So I think we've managed to basically clear the road of fighters. Let's start engaging with Hellbores. Oh, all hits and through the shield. Excellent. We need to catch up to him. We do have the power to spare, so we're going to start putting more into it in engine, because I need to get to him. These fighters, I believe, aren't defend me, but I want you to harass him. You should have, I think, one more salvo on at least one of them. So we will pull them back shortly. Oh no, which squadron are you? You are Squadron 1. Return. Let's get both squadrons back. I don't want them to get cut off and annihilated, which I think they're about to do. Come on, get out of range of that. Get out of range. They did not. We lost a fighter squadron, which that could be a problem. Ooh, we made the mistake that the AI makes all the time of firing our fusion. It is a mauler. Okay. She's definitely a mauler. We've got to worry about that. She's not the most dangerous thing ever, but she does have a gun that can basically knife right through our armor without even flinching. And we lost one of our very important fighter squadrons, which would have been an excellent ship to deal with him. We're trying to keep the... Okay, that one we didn't have to worry about. The problem is, my good shields are on my port side, but they're in a position to force me to have to face one of my weakened shields at one of them. Hellbores, I want to close into a closer range. It's only potentially doing 22 on average. So we're going to have to go right in on him. We already get some good shots. Ow! Don't do that. That hurt a lot. A little bit closer. Closer. And... engage. All phasers engage. Okay, we're managing to do quite a bit of good damage here. And let's try and avoid this mine if at all possible. We do have a point of engine we must patch up. Pulling away. We should have fusion beams ready to fire. A good shot into his stern. Pull around for another set of fusion beams. That mauler is just dangerous. As long as he can sit there and not be our primary target, he can peck away at us until we die. So, phasers are about to come online. Oh, that was another fusion beam. Come on, I need the phaser burst. They've only taken moderate damage. Really? I thought we would have mauled them by now, but no, apparently not. They're still mostly intact. I guess we're hitting mostly their, yeah, we're hitting mostly their fusion coils and not necessarily the ship itself. Is their point defense system down? It is. Okay, we're going to send fighter squadron. Are you up? You are. Oh, crap. All been selected. Engage. Engage at will. No, that didn't work. So all fighters, we're going... What are you? You're a C8V. Holy crap. So you're actually a pretty big ship. Come on, keep shooting. Keep shooting. There we go. Okay, so we did take out his fighters. We are vulnerable to his fire a little bit, but I want to get these fighter shuttles out of the bay. Ow! That mauler is going to be the death of me, I'm sure of it. I want to get more fighters to hit him. Fusion beam at long range, not particularly effective. Let's get a little bit closer. Come on, start losing systems, man. You are just incredibly tanky. Pull away. All stern weaponry. Okay, we got the one. You have a mauler and 2-point defense systems, so get back on board. I'm going to need you at full power. I need you at full power and not dead. Patch the G. I'll leave this phaser offline for now. All power to forward shields. Yeah, we are passing through a red shield zone, which is not great, but I need the power on the forward shield so we can basically plow into him, which is what we're going to do with these fusion beams, which, for the most part, are at full power. Let's slow down a little bit, give ourselves a little bit of power back, and we're going to do a point-blank range shot, which is going to suck because he's a mauler and he does point-blank range really well. Everything we had into him didn't hit the mauler. I don't think you can take out maulers. I think it just reduces the effectiveness of transforming energy into other forms of energy. Get the Hellbores in there, causing a little bit of light damage. Show off our strongest shield. And go back to reinforce all, so that I can keep that strongest shield. He is down to speed of 8, but he wasn't doing anything higher than a speed of 8 before anyway. We do want to try and take out that point defense system if we can. It's at an alarmingly... It's still at 50%, so we need to knock it out. So let's see if we can't curl in a bit tighter, so we can start bringing more weaponry to bear. We're basically at point-blank range here, so we're causing as good a damage as we can. We're about to get the port side fusion beams on, and another couple of good hits. Slow down. I think he's really hurting now. He has lost all of his point defense system. Let's get the fighters out of there as soon as we can. Ready? Almost ready. They're almost out of the repair bay, and they're out. Let's go engage with your light hellbores. Get them involved right away, causing 23 damage off the bat. And their phaser gatlings. And more. Oh, excellent. It's absolutely beautiful. Fighters getting in there to really cause some havoc. By the time we come around, we'll have another good run to go in on them. Do I have any hellbores ready to fire? Not quite. Oh, I'm about to have 2. So we have 2 as soon as we can get them on. Let's bring the fighters back. We don't want to lose them. So fighters, return to me, please. Are these Romulan shipyards? Crap. Fighters, return. Rearm. We're going to need you because, well, we're about to fight Romulans. So fighters are back and repairing. Let's see what we need to fix on the ship. We need to fix this phaser and this phaser, and we're actually at full power. So, small blessings. Let's all power to forward shield, please. And yeah, so they've got a defensive plasma torpedo, which makes our fighters worthless, and an F-type torpedo, which also is pretty painful to have to deal with. We will increase the speed on which we time accelerate, just to get into range, because I'm not going to be moving all that fast. So our fighters can't get involved in this one. They'll just get annihilated by that plasma D. It's just got too much firepower. We are taking some light hits at long range from these guys, and we'll slow down and try and sit out and siege them. The fact that we have hellbores means that we can. We don't have to punch through one facing. It'll automatically go to the best facing to try and punch through on. Slow down time. We have incoming plasma torpedo. And I think we want to stop at a range of 10-ish. So our hellbores are currently estimated dealing 12 damage. So select the hellbores. Actually, you've just fired your plasma torpedo. We should really get in there. Get in there and cause havoc. Well, it hit the stern shield, but it didn't break through, which is not good. We were really kind of hoping for a breakthrough on that one. So, recharging the hellbores, we're going to get in here with basically one shot, and if we don't take out that plasma F, it's going to be painful for everybody involved. Their light phaser fire to our stern is, of course, annoying, but something that we grow to accept and not enjoy, but handle. All powers to the forward shield. It is. So we're shunting as much energy as we can into our best defensive system. His plasma torpedo is half charged, so we're actually going to stop here. All weapons fire. We punched through 87 damage. We've stunned the plasma D, but we haven't killed it, and his plasma F torpedo is still charging. Increased speed. We need to pull away. We need to pull away badly. We slowed down getting ready for an engagement, and that's not going to work for us. We're going to take a plasma torpedo to the stern. More power. More speed. I need to be out of here. So, in any moment, we're about to take a plasma torpedo to the stern, which I would very much as soon avoid. Yeah, we're wasting the Wow Weasel. Haha, I guess. Let's cut engine power. We'll slowly get out of here. All up and select. Oh, so that plasma torpedo apparently was pretty much offline. Interesting. So we managed to hit him, and he cloaked. Screw you, buddy. Screw you. I'll take this hit. It's going to suck, but we must. Let's just increase power. Get it over with. Kind of don't want to, though. The moment we hit speed 4, this mine will detonate. And there it goes. Okay, lost our stern shield. Not cool. But his plasma D is offline. So, fighter, go. Send out a fighter squadron and see if we can't cause a little bit of havoc to him. Yeah, you're not going to hit anything like that, guys. So if all of our weapons is ready to fire, and they're coming out of cloak. Whew. So 2 good hits. Return to me, fighters. And also, we're going to need this. Just in case. We really can't afford the plasma torpedo hit. It just would be bad. So we'll increase the speed of time so that we can get this done as fast as possible. And go after the next starbase. This has been a little bit more difficult of a battle than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I knew it was going to be kind of tough, but I didn't quite think that the enemy dreadnought would be able to stand up to, well, that much firepower. Oh, wrong one. That's what I want to fire. So we've managed to cut through his stern shields, because we can aim at his rear while facing his front. It's an excellent secret. Highly recommend it to everybody. We'll take this one on the bow. Not enough power to get through, so we were able to burn it down with phasers. By the time we get into range with our phasers, they should be refreshed and ready to rock. All weapons are charged. Romulan Fleet Dock is almost at 50% charged. That means a turn and a half before it's ready to go. Get bow on. That button. Bow on. Steady as she goes. All up and select. 76 damage. We did destroy his Plasma D. So we will launch our fighters and sit right here. Now we sit on top of it and fire it the moment that it decloaks. Thrilling gameplay, but you know. And it is a Plasma D launch. It's a single Plasma D launch. A second Plasma D launch. That system should be offline. Fighters, return. It's too dangerous to have you out there. I want you fully patched up and repaired and ready to go when we go after the next one. How much time is that going to take? Oh, why? Oh, no, not actually that long. Interesting. All but select. We will be ready to destroy you in just a moment. Please bear with us. The reason why... There we go. Dry dock destroyed. Turn to our final target. Increase speed of time to maximum. We will also shell it with, you know, everything we've got. Because it's going to take us a while to get there. There's just no other way to put that. This will take a little while. Because we're slow and we're kind of hurt and I don't want to risk that much damage. So as we pull in, we will just shell him as much as possible. What's the range on these Hellbores? 40 something. But we have time. We can just keep firing salvos as we maneuver ourselves over. The fighters have proven to be an excellent spacecraft. Very much helps augment our firepower in the greatest of ways once we can get their point defense system down. That's, of course, the trouble. 1 hit of 4. Okay, next run is going to be the death run. So prepare for it. We win or we die here. That's the way it works. Incoming fire. Time to take it. Yeah, we're going to take the shot. We're going to let the phasers eat it up. Yep, they did. Good. Slowly get in closer. Hellbores are ready. Fusion beams are ready. All our heavy weapons are ready to fire. Except for our phasers. But we have accepted that. Only did 9 damage because the phasers slow down. All the phasers get involved. 83 damage. Whew. Took out his Plasma D. He's gone into cloak. Fighters, get on out there. And we're going to come around. Why are there only 2 of you out there? Turn right onto him. There we go. Fighters. Oop, we need to slow down time. Keep that in mind. We do need to slow down time before everything goes down. Holy crap, that took 18 minutes. That has been a long time since we've had to take that long on a single mission. We didn't take it. We do need to go home. We have repairs to effect. Supply yard, yeah, 123, 130 in total. Plus a shuttle. Plus a lot of fighters. Holy crap. It's 145 and, well, 140 in shuttles. Or fighters and then 5 in shuttles. We need a lot more spare parts. We went through quite a few of them. Let's restock some on Marines. And that should be good. Push back out in enemy space. Mission... patrol. Both can be fun, but we're a dreadnought. Let's do dreadnoughty things like kill the enemy. Ready. Target is Klingon ships. Red alert. All hands, battle stations. And slow down the speed of time, please. We almost forgot that. We specifically mentioned that, and we still almost forgot it. Convert the shuttle. Give me a wild weasel, just in case. You never know. We are not escorted by anybody. We are all on our lonesome. So let's increase speed up to cruising speed. And fighters. Let's deploy the fighters. Just in case. That way they're ready, willing, and able. There we go. We found a heavy cruiser. You are a DDW. So you're a destroyer? I can't imagine that you're also a mauler. You do have the third nacelle. But there's no way you're a mauler. Refuse to believe. All weapons. Overload the weapons. Yeah, he's just got a whole bunch of missile launchers and no point defense systems. That was your first mistake, my friend. So, looks like we got our cap is getting out there a little bit. 7 fighters. Harass him. You have the weaponry to do it. All weapons select. Shields. Forward reinforcement to full power. I want all the reinforcement on the forward shield. We only have to intercept 4 missiles. Oh, you're dead in one shot. You're done, son. You don't even realize it yet. Look at all that incoming fire. Ripped to shreds. To shreds? To shreds. He did manage to punch through our forward shield. Caused a little bit of a sting. Not cool, man. Most of that, though, was flashback damage. I mean, we basically opened fire point blank range. So, tile is now ours. And because of the length of that mission to engage the Star Docks, 18 minutes on one mission, we've actually reached the end of an episode already. Kind of surprising, but I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised given sort of the way that our weaponry works. We really do have to get up close and personal, so we are likely to take damage. Which probably means space dock missions are going to be kind of rough. But anyway, I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.